All right. Hey, everybody. It's Abby. Um, and I just, ooh, my hair's, I've done my face already, but my hair's still kind of doing an insane thing, and I can't decide if it's okay and just crazy or if I want to put it up. So, um, I figured out this morning, due to my own perpetual ability to forget everything important, in 6 days, I'm having my 1 year on hormones anniversary, which is pretty cool, I think. So I was just gonna kind of recap. I mean, I'm gonna post the original video that I posted when I very first started, the first day, which was September 16th of 2014, when I was still living in Orlando and having to present as male, and post that below this video, which is now September the 9th, of 2015. I'm now living in Miami and maybe moving in the next year, actually. So maybe this next video that I post another year from now will be with a different locale. So that's that. I've gotten better at makeup, I think. Like, I actually watched the original video where I took my first dosage of hormones ever, and all I could focus on is that my hair looked bad and that my makeup wasn't that great, or at least it wasn't that great compared to the standards that I have for my face now. I've also been doing makeup for a lot longer now, and I've kind of figured out some little tips and tricks. So that's that. In my original video, I was taking Wellbutrin. I'm not anymore. I found that the estrogen, and especially now with progesterone, which I'll get to in a second, it had a very stabilizing effect on my mental health. And I think also combined with being able to present as I am, that helped a lot as well. And there's a cat playing with the blind, so if all of a sudden the light gets funny, I kind of get over it. I'll let you see. I'm using this crate and a thing to set up my lighting, and then I'm sitting behind a filtered window. I'm also not wearing pants yet, but you don't need to know that. And it's also kind of crazy behind me. We're actually doing some home renovations, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so being able to take estrogen and progesterone and present as the person that I am, I think all combined did a lot for my mental health. It's helped a lot with my anxiety, with my general depression, and I've just felt better, like, as a person. And so, like I was saying, when I first started hormones in my very first video, I took Wellbutrin, estradiol, and spironolactone, so 3 pills. And I'm still taking 3 pills, but I'm not taking the Wellbutrin anymore. I'm taking progesterone, and I got progesterone prescribed on my second visit, which was like 6 or 7 months into my transition, or at least medical transition. And progesterone is supposed to help not only with general moodiness and mental well-being. It is a very strong hormone in that sense, but it also helps with breast development and general fat redistribution. So, I mean, breast development is a part of fat redistribution, but so is some facial changes. And I don't know if I look any different. I did admittedly contour this morning, so I don't know if this is a fair analysis. But with breast development and with the general sort of hippiness and nipping in and everything. So I'll show you what it's like. This is really sentimental, but I saved taking my hormones this morning until I could film now. So here's 1, here's 2. I'm sorry, my purse is insane. And where's number 3? 3. And some paper. Oops. Okay, so you guys have already seen, let me get it out. This is spironolactone. It is an anti-androgen. In case you aren't really up to date, what this does is it stops my body from producing testosterone, as my body would naturally try to do if I didn't take this, and it allows the estrogen to become the primary sex hormone in my body. Otherwise, the estrogen and testosterone would both be there, and I'd probably die. I'm kidding when I say die, but it would probably be very physically odd. So this is a 100 milligram tablet of spironolactone, which, like I said, is my anti-androgen. Then the next one that I take, which is the same as last time, is estradiol. They're 2 milligram tablets. I take 2 in the morning, and now I take 1 at night. They upped my dosage. They're these tiny little blue pills. And that is just the estrogen that is now replacing the testosterone that is not being produced by my body. Then the third and final one is progesterone. They're these cute little pink spheres. They're actually kind of hard to grab onto. And I already talked about what progesterone does, but just go over it. It's kind of like a secondary sex hormone. I think it's made my skin better. It's made my skin better. It's made me just feel better. And so that's that. I haven't noticed a ton of extra breast growth since I started taking progesterone. Hormones affect everybody differently. I mean, my entire family, at least on my mom's side, is shaped like me. Long, tall, small boobs. I may just have small boobs. It's a fact of life. Some people's bodies react, I don't like saying positively or negatively, but some people's bodies react very strongly to these hormones, and they go from like regular flat boy chest to like bazoombas in a week, which is obviously hyperbolic, but and then other people like myself just tend to not. I mean, I don't have a ton of body fat to begin with, so there isn't a ton of fat to redistribute. And you can kind of see if I like sit up. This is a pretty padded bra too. Like, I just don't have a lot of boob, and it's okay. If at some point in time I decide that I'd really like more boob, then maybe I'll get them done. Hey. This is Jet. He's my baby. So, like I was saying, so I haven't actually noticed a lot of anything with the progesterone. I do feel like it has stabilized me mentally a lot more, like especially in combination with the estrogen. I have noticed that, but I think that's about the only effect that I've noticed. Even though I do take it, I only take the progesterone once a day. So I take 1 spironolactone in the morning, 1 spironolactone at night, 2 estrogen in the morning, 1 estrogen at night, 1 progesterone in the morning. That's it. That's all that I take. And I obviously, as I showed you, I do tablets versus injections or creams or gels or anything like that. I'm just trying to think of anything else. If you guys have any further questions, comments, want to know anything, shoot for it. I was thinking about actually doing like a makeup tutorial or something soon, because I'm feeling my face today. Just in case it gets asked. Brows are Anastasia Beverly Hills. Eyes are mainly Kat Von D Monarch palette with a little bit of MAC stuff thrown in. Face is Makeup Forever Matte Velvet with Jaclyn Hill and Becca collab Champagne Pop. NARS Deep Throat, Kat Von D Lovecraft. And that's it. Alright, so like I said, if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you guys later.